do you feel more comfortable living under American law, or do you feel more comfortable living under Sharia law?
Sharia law.
One of the most distressing aspects of this campaign has been the language of Republican candidates, particularly their frontrunner, that insults, demeans, denigrates different people. He has cast a wide net. He started with Mexicans. He's currently on Muslims.
We couldn't get him out. We didn't know what to do.
According to this Minneapolis police report, between 20 and 30 young men showed up in front of her house around 9:30 in the morning, and the comments turned to threats.
They were screaming at their house that they were going to kidnap me and were going to rape you. It was just a very traumatizing experience.
But I found it particularly harmful the way that he has talked about Muslims, American Muslims.
It was a frightening scene. 8 people were injured in the attack at that shopping mall, leaving a town on edge.
Overnight, a stabbing rampage inside a packed mall in Minnesota.
St. Cloud's getting reports of stabbing and shot fired at the mall off Division Street.
Witnesses say a suspect wearing a security guard uniform armed with a knife went on the attack inside the Crossroads Mall in the city of St. Cloud. Police swarming the area, putting the mall on lockdown as shoppers ran for safety in the chaos. At least 8 people were stabbed, police revealing the man made references to Islam.
That individual made some references to Allah, and we have confirmed that he asked at least one person if they were Muslim before he assaulted them.
Police not letting anyone in or out as they swept the area.
Whether that was a terrorist attack or not, I'm not willing to say that right now because we just don't know.
The motive still under investigation. St. Cloud's police chief saying the suspect was killed inside a Macy's department store by an off-duty police officer. The attack leaving this town shaken.
It's an awful day, honestly. For we've got 8 victims that were assaulted here in our mall, and so guess what? Starting tomorrow, things won't be the same here.
It's not only shameful and contrary to our values to say that people of a certain religion should never come to this country.
I'm a Muslim. I prefer Sharia law. Sharia law, yes.
You prefer Sharia law over American law?
Of course, yeah. Of course, yeah.
And do you find most of your friends feel the same way?
Yeah, of course. If you're Muslim, yeah.
Or to claim that there are no real people of the Muslim faith who share our values.
As this investigation is going on, we are not clear of all of the aspects of this incident, including the connection to ISIS, which there is no connection at this point from the law enforcement and as well also from the community, and therefore we need to realize that as well. We are also concerned about the potential backlash to this community. We understand in St. Cloud there is more anti-Muslim organizing, and we hope that they do not use this incident as a way to continue to polarize, divide, and spread fear in our communities.
And to have the kind of dismissive and insulting approach, it's not only shameful and offensive, which it is. I think it's dangerous, and it's dangerous in several ways. It's dangerous because American Muslims deserve better.
In broad daylight and within full view of a busy stretch of East River Road, a group of 7 young men struck totally at random. 2 joggers out for a Sunday run were suddenly and viciously punched as they passed by.
And these random attacks like this for no purpose are very rare.
Fridley Police Lieutenant Mike Monsrud says the victims described the group as young Somali men. They demanded no money and said few words.
And now their children and they are the target of Islamophobia, of threats. I've met a number of parents who have said their children are afraid to go to school because they are worried about how they will be treated.
And thankfully my school does allow me to pray at school, so I mean, my school is very inclusive, and it is very, very liberal towards me praying, so I can go to the office and pray. If you have hurt someone's feelings, then you have inflicted terror. So, I mean, if you say that all Muslims are terrorists, then you are basically a hypocrite. So, especially Donald Trump, he is a main figure of terror in this country because he has caused pain towards lots of people.
And we cannot tolerate this. And we must stand up and say, every person in this country deserves to be treated with respect.
Is it right to kill somebody who insults Muhammad?
Yeah, because she is just, she hate the religion, I understand. But she shouldn't pick up the prophet, you know?
So you understand why people would want to attack her?
Yeah.
So what do you mean by we have to get tough? Specifically, Donald Trump, what is the policy in Donald Trump's administration to getting tough?
Well, first of all, we have to, these are sick people, okay? These are sick, evil people that want to destroy this country. And the way we coddle them and the way we're afraid to say anything and we're afraid to say what the problem is and who they are, and they don't want to say radical Islam. They don't want to talk about radical Islamic terrorism. Obama won't even say the words, neither will Hillary Clinton.
But those are just words. What do you mean by getting tough? What do you mean by getting tough, though? Like
we're going to have to hit them much harder over there, and we're going to have to find out. You know, our police are amazing. Our local police, they know who a lot of these people are. They're afraid to do anything about it because they don't want to be accused of profiling, and they don't want to be accused of all sorts of things. You know, in Israel, they profile. They've done an unbelievable job, as good as you can do.
Sure.
But Israel has done an unbelievable job, and they'll profile. They profile. They see somebody that's suspicious, they will profile. They will take that person in. They'll check out, do we have a choice? Look what's going on. Do we really have a choice? We're trying to be so politically correct in our country. Mm-hmm. And this is only going to get worse. This isn't going to get better. And I've been talking to you guys for years, and I've been saying it. This is only going to get worse. And what I said is you have to stop them from coming into the country.
And, of course, that's what, that's one of the primary tenets of your entire campaign about immigration into the country.
And it has been. This isn't just something that I developed overnight because of this. I knew this was going to happen.
You've been talking about it for a very long time. You were busy. You were tweeting over the weekend. Last night you sent this out. Under the leadership of Obama and Clinton, your tweet reads, Americans have experienced more attacks at home than victories abroad. Time to change the playbook. Okay, change the playbook. How?
Well, we're going to have to do something extremely tough over there, okay?
Like what?
Over there, like knock the hell out of them. And we have to get everybody together, and we have to lead for a change because we're not knocking them. We're hitting them every once in a while. We're hitting them in certain places. We're being very gentle about it. We're going to have to be very tough, and you have other countries over there that are getting devastated far more than we are, and you have to get them together. It's called leadership, and they have to fight. You know, they have to fight the battle. The battle's over there, and we have to fight the battle. And we can't let any more people come into this country. And when we have bad ones, you know, we have people going over fighting for ISIS and coming back, and we know they're fighting for ISIS, and we take them.
Right.
Once you leave this country, you fight for ISIS, you never come back.